Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see the #9 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the South Florida Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bulls will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Pittsburgh's offense will get the first swing of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration.
Fires one high and deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is run.
Touchdown, Panthers! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So USF's offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll try to snap it quickly.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
The Bulls have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, South Florida. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. front by that big defensive line.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he
got some room into the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, USF!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pacheco. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period, 1st down here. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a move. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down. Now from inside the red zone. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I'll tell you what, the offense, they get the big run play, and then what are you thinking? Maybe play action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to roll. Even though they gave up the run, they didn't just play the run. They were ready for the pass and got the big sack.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. He hauled that one in and got him down to the 15-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Bring in the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Finds a spot in the middle. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Makes the catch. It's John. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He fires to the left side. It's caught. They want a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for the big play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. All by himself. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. The offense changing the play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Bulls! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Pacheco. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's got it at the 15. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. He might want another play. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Trying to find the end zone. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, South Florida.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to...
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
The Bulls are marching down the field.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback. And he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The Panthers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. RPO complete to open the drive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the RPO complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Man, a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy...
Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And after the extra point, they trail 35-17.
South Florida, 35. Pitt,
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David. Breaks away on the left. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. He's got 93 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Bulls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. It's caught. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Bulls are on the move. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, USF! And the pummeling has started. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And then the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
17 on the play. 1st down for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Soft spot in the middle. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Leads it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way.
Breaks into the open. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Fires to the big fella. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this 4th quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical.
Gonna take a shot. He makes a grab. Touchdown Bulls. And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go to the ground. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Holds and fires complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Got it behind the line. It's Pacheco. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Short throw to the sideline, complete. He steps out of bounds with the 1st down. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Let's go! Let's go! Looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Backs looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown, Pitt. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I love the play design here. The ball is designed to come out of the quarterback's hands quickly. He finds his big-time target for the touchdown.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Going to swing it on second down. Touchdown Bulls! And the stomping has commenced. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A little screen to the running back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the earth. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Hit as he throws. He makes the catch. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good